So today I'll be doing a live demonstration of my self-designed and 3D printed models. So the first one will be the single acting air engine standalone model. So this one on the left. The second model will be the single acting air engine powered mini car, and the final one will be the penny farthing inspired. This is an 1800 vintage model, so penny farthing inspired single acting air engine model. So I'll go one by one. So first we'll be starting with this. This is a standalone model. This is a base flywheel with weights at the circumference. So basically flywheel is used to even out the output load from the air engine. This is a single acting air engine, cylinder, piston, and here is the crank disc. So this will be the air blower. You can see there is a tight tolerance between the air blower out and air engine in. So I've used degreased ball bearings for a smoother run. So I'll be using this plastic tube to supply air to the air blower, and also I'll be using this balloon pump, so which will be the fuel source to run this air engine. So first I'll fix the tube. So here I have fixed the other end of the tube to balloon pump. So the single acting air engine is not self-starting, so we just have to rotate it first. It will run much faster, but that will induce vibration, so that's why I'm running it a bit slower. So just a final quick view for you. Flywheel, base, single acting air engine, air blower. So it's a very simple model and also very useful for demonstrative purpose. I don't think you'll be able to get a good amount of useful work from this, because there'll be a slight gap between the cylinder and piston just to make it run smoother. You can make it airtight, but you may have to go with compressed air instead of balloon pump. This model can even run on balloon air itself. You don't even need a balloon pump, it can even run on balloon air. Okay, I'll remove this tube now. So let's move on to our second model. So this is the air engine car, single acting air engine car. So the reason why I'm telling again and again single acting, in the sense single acting means it is just one power stroke. You would have heard about other steam engine models like double acting steam engine. So double acting means two power strokes. So here just one power stroke. So the air will be taken in by the cylinder, pushes the piston, then it will rotate and then again come back to its inlet position. So in, rotate, original position. So only one power stroke. So this will be the outlet stroke. Inlet stroke, outlet, in, out, in, out. So this is how it works. So single acting air engine is actually very easy to build as well. And one speciality in my design is that it is a self-valving system. Like I'm just utilizing the oscillatory motion. I'm just taking advantage of the oscillatory motion so that the in and out will be automatically modulated by itself, like by the engine itself. So in this model, it's a bit complex than the standalone model. This will be the flywheel. So I can show you the other side. This will be the flywheel. So these are the in-between gears, which is around 1:120 gear ratio. Basically in my videos I would have said 1:100, but it's actually more than 100. So I'm just giving a higher gear ratio just to reduce the load, direct load to the air engine. Like I said before, the air engine is not perfectly airtight. There is some gap between the cylinder and piston. So that's the very reason why I'm giving the compound gear ratio, higher gear ratio, to move this model forward. And also I've added a lot of brass covered nuts. So this is basically to stabilize the vibration. So this engine may even cross 500 rpm. So in order to stabilize the model, so I've used brass nuts as weights. And also the rubber bands in the front wheel will actually reduce the vibration. Like the model will not just turn like this or this, it will just go straight. Yes, Kaustab, actually the air will actually exit in this way. Just now I saw your question. So air in this position. So air in the same hole and then air out through the same hole. It's just a matter of position. So I'll just run this model also now. You can see it for yourself how it runs. Let me connect the tube. This is pretty heavy actually. Just a second, let me connect it. So I've connected the tube successfully. I'll also connect the other end of the tube to balloon pump. You can see here. So I'm not going to use any compressed air for my models. So since this is just for demonstrative purpose, I think this is sufficient. So let's give it a flick. You can see how easy it is, but still it runs so fast. So I'll try running it a bit faster now so that you'll know how it behaves in high speed. So this is the very reason why I have given this brass nuts, so many brass nuts for the wheels. So even if it runs at high speed, it can withstand those vibrations. So the model actually has a good amount of stability. So the plastic that I am using for 3D printing is PLA plastic, but this is a tough PLA plastic. The normal PLA will easily become soft or break, but this is a tough one. Let me remove this tube. So you can take a good look now, a closer look. So this air engine model, so I'm making as a DIY kit, you can see here. So each parts will be given separately. Assembly instruction will be given, so which can be used, and you can assemble it yourself. So for the air engine kit, I will supply literally like everything from the plastic parts to the degreased ball bearings, the brass covered nuts and the tube. But I won't be able to supply you this balloon pump. See, basically my location is in Chennai, so if you are very nearby, you can directly pick it up. This won't break, but if I send these things through parcel, it will easily break. So except this balloon pump, everything will be included in the kit. So now let's move on to the third one, so which is my favorite one, the penny farthing inspired model. So there is it. I hope you guys would have would have heard or seen or at least looked somewhere that this is the first big wheeled bicycle. So you can see it has a big front wheel and a very small rear wheel. So here I am using a gear ratio of 1:99. So this is the air blower and single acting air engine. This is the flywheel. Same concept but a bit of vintage touch. So let's try running this. I'll insert the tube and then I'll place it again. So the other end I'll be connecting to the balloon pump. So let's run it the other way around. So this is a very smooth surface. So same concept, air engine, single acting air engine, but this is a bit vintage touch and more attractive than the plain air engine car. So if you can comment like which one you like the most, please feel free to comment. So I also take orders for these models. So if you are interested, I can give it to you as a DIY kit. So basically, if it is inside India, I accept GPay payments or cash if you are very close to my place. In case you are out of Chennai or out of Tamil Nadu, I can send you the parcel, but unfortunately I won't be able to send you the assembled kit. I can send you the unassembled one, because if I send the assembled one through courier, it will break. So basically I always use India Post service only. It may be like inside India or outside India. So if the order is going to be from outside India, then I prefer only PayPal payments. And same India Post, you will be receiving through India Post speed post service. So feel free to get in touch through message, or you can also comment in any of my videos if you are interested. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me now. I can answer it. I hope this session was interesting. I really don't do much of live sessions. This is my first time. If anything is like missing or something like that, feel free to give feedback to me. I'll correct it in my next live session.